Hey everybody, it's a WoW Collector. Update 10 is here. Very excited. It's been a while since I started the channel. Almost at 275 subscribers. So I want to say thank you to everybody. Definitely appreciate the subs and the comments, and just really trying to grow this channel. The goal, as everyone knows, is to collect everything in the World of Warcraft. It's been a journey so far. We're sitting at 17% of all the things. That's awesome until Shadowlands drops and my percentage dwindles again. However, we'll continue to grind this stuff out. I've been in the garrison with my druid. I felt like they're the easiest class to farm multiple things. Um, been pretty easy so far. I mean, everything, I'm one-shotting everything at 338, so item level is not an issue, and just it's the mobility. I've been working on Draenor flying, and I'll show what that looks like. Draenor path. I feel like I spelled that wrong. Yeah, there we go. That's why I couldn't find it. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. So, Lore Master, almost done. Just need Gorgrond. Master Treasure Hunter, I'm close. I have that tracked right here. Let me get over here. 97 out of 100. That's been the one I've been the most worried about and I've been focused on. Haven't even touched the assaults yet. Get to that in a little bit. Sorry. To diplomats, that's the last thing I'm going to do. So my goal is to have Explorer, Assaults, Lore Master, and Treasure Hunter done, and then go wrap up Tanan, and then come back and knock out all the extra achievements. Built my shipyard. Have a nice little guide on icy veins I found. I'll be linking to that just in case you're curious. Has great strategy for level 2 and level 3, so that's kind of important. It helps with unlocking a few things, and there's a number of achievements tied to the shipyard. Um, I keep trying to new different UIs, and I keep going back to Binnick. It's my favorite by far. Um, what I decided to do is this week I know vast majority of people are at home. They are playing. We're all self quarantining, so game time it has increased, which is great for everybody. I'm very excited for everybody getting the chance to play, relax. I hope everybody's well financially. I hope everyone's healthy. It's kind of a unique time. Not scary, but at the same time, it's not the best time in all honesty. So gold wise, 4.953 million gold. I am so close to hitting 5 million. As soon as it's done, I'm going to get the Brontosaur. I'm close. It's 47k away. I'll get it by update 11 for sure. Or I might just include it at the end of this video, which is probably what I'm going to do. Be a nice little headline, just to have the huge Brontosaur just sitting dead center, you know. I'm excited. However, I've got to grind out a little bit more. But with everyone being home and under self quarantine, I thought what would be the best way to kind of celebrate that, because we should value this time we have at home with our loved ones and away from work. Hopefully, you still are able to have some kind of finances coming through. So I decided I was going to buy a couple of Reddit posters. They asked me to make a Warlock, and a Death Knight transmog. But when I was sitting thinking about it, I'm like, hey, everyone's home. Why not make a transmog set for every single class? So today's video, I'm just going to feature a transmog set for every class. I'll have the link in the description below. I think instead of listing all the items, it's going to be pretty long, I'm just going to link to Wowhead. I'm going to try to fit everything on there just in general, but if I can't, then obviously it'll be on Wowhead. In the interim, though, I did want to point out, at max level, Draenor quests give pretty solid gold. Most of the quest items sell for between 20 and 60 gold each. It felt very similar to Battle for Azeroth quests in terms of the amount of gold. Additionally, every time you kill a rare, you do get one chance to loot for their item, but a lot of those rares are 30 to 60 gold. So if you have flying out here and you bring a bunch of alts, you can make pretty solid gold in all honesty. It's a decent little gold farm. The treasure chests as well. Some of them are 100 gold each. It's not great, but it's not difficult, especially if you have flying. So I would definitely recommend getting Draenor flying because it's so much easier to quest to. And it's an easy place to quest to with flying. So I would definitely suggest it. That's what I've been working on, except we had a couple things happen. So this week, Trial of Style was going on. Today is the last day, so definitely get in, get your mogs done. That way they're free. But on March 20th, which was Friday, Blizzard announced a word, I think it's Winds of Wisdom. It's a 30 days, so until April 20th, which is also Hitler's birthday, which is kind of odd how they picked that day, but you know, it's 100% double experience. So your heirlooms stack, and if you're a monk, the Zen, if you take the pilgrimage and get that bonus, also stacks. So it's a great way to level alts. I've also noticed that there's a lot more people leveling alts, so the lower zones are getting a little packed. So knock those alts out as much as you can this month. Who knows? I do. My theory is that the speed at which we're leveling is what's going to be in Shadowlands, because they are decreasing the amount of experience we need. So I have this feeling it's going to feel like it does now, where it's going pretty fast. I've been dual boxing a lot. My rogue and my mage leveled pretty quickly. My mage just hit 60, and then the rogue hit 43. So what I'm trying to do is level every tune to 60 because I enjoy leveling Burning Crusade up a lot more than classic. So the goal is to get 12 of each tune. Sorry, one of each class on all three accounts. To 60 at least in this month. That's my huge goal. And then knock out Draenor flying. I'm not going to reach it, I know, but that's at least what we're trying for here. Taking a carry tune, and I'm just really multi-boxing. I wish I could triple box. I don't think I can. Maybe I could, but I'm so see. My thought has been, if I'm going to do 3, I need to do 4 classes for soloing raids. But I feel like if I do 3 for questing, it just does. I don't think it's gonna be as fast. You know, I'm spending more time clicking between screens rather than just questing. So I think 2 is a decent number for now. And when I get a little higher up, we'll see about things. So let's go in the Transmogs now, and then we'll wrap this up with getting that Brutosaur. Alright, so what we're going to start with is a Warlock. I have a chill Warlock set and then a secondary set. Some of these do contain PvP pieces, so if they are difficult to obtain, I apologize up front. But let's walk through these. I'll have links in the description below, and I'll also walk through picking them out. So let's get this started. Start with shoulders first. Cyno's Mantle of Sin is the shoulders. I really like those. I think they just kind of complement everything well. And I'll build the rest of the set from there. So I went with Drape, the Despairing Pit. Thought that was a cool compromise between the colors that are here. The Dreadful Robe. Now I thought this was great because it added some green elements to it, but the purple was nice too. I really liked that a lot more than I thought I would. I think it complemented this part, especially with the metal. Alright, so next up, let's go with Fell Soul hand wraps instead. Alright, so the belt is going to be Glyph, Lined Sash. I think that matches really well. Pants, we don't have any. Feet, we're gonna go Fell Burner Sandals. The Fell Burner Sandals are green. Nice little purple add to it. And weapon, Malevolence. That is my Warlock set. Pretty chill. I do think I want to change the gloves now that I'm looking. Let's see. Those are nice. Fuse Spark gloves. I like those. Let's go with that. We're changing it again for the third time. Sorry about that. Fuse Spark gloves. Links will be in the description below. Curious what everybody thinks about this one. I like Malevolence's color with the shoulders, and kind of the dress or robe is kind of the back piece. I always look like dresses to me, but you know. Alright, so we always start with the shoulders just to make life easy. Ruthless. The Ruthless Gladiators Fellweave Amos. I like those shoulders a heck of a lot, so we based it around those shoulders. Back is the Daybreak Drape. I think that matches well. Adds a little red to it, so it's not green on green on green, but it's really pops. The chest piece, we are going with the Deep Tide Robe. I think that's cool, and it allows the shoulders to pop more, I think. That's why I really dig this one. No wrists. The hands are also the Deep Tide gloves, because I just think they match incredibly well. Waist, we're going again with the glyph line sash. I like the way it looks. I feel like it really lays over everything just really well. Again, glyph line sash. No pants, obviously. Feet. Changed it up a little here. We're going with the woolen boots. I think they match really well, and I also like the beige right here. I think it goes well with everything else. All right, so for weapon, I kind of went a little different on this one. We went Bite of the Bleeding Hollow. To me, this is a great set. Again, shoulders and weapons pop. Everything else kind of just sits like a background for everything. Link will be in the description. So these are my two Warlock sets. I kind of like the red, and I feel like there's a little bit of red on here. You could go this one as well if you wanted to. This is they're all from Kilrog, Deadeye, and Hellfire Citadel. Heroic, and then normal is the purple one. This I think is mythic. But the red isn't bad too, so if you want to mix it up. But I just feel like it's a green set, so let's have the green on it. So I have changed my Death Knight's Transmog, obviously. Before he was that like weird sailor or weird like militiaman, you know, beige. I finally did his Transmog. I was waiting, and I told everybody I'm going to save him for the Brutosaur. I'm not going to spend money on Transmogs. I'm only going to use it when it's free, and it worked out. So, alright. We're going to go shoulders first. I decided to go purple. So if a user on Reddit asked me to make a purple set, he was tired of all the green for Unholy, so let's go purple. So there's obviously there's 5 versions. The crushing though, you can buy in the auction house, and that's why I wanted to go with those. They're pretty subtle, but still I think they pop pretty well. I think they're just, it's a classy shoulder piece if you want to. Binder's Great Cloak. Chest piece. We are going the Sunset armored chest piece, and I picked that. That's the green quest piece, but they're all quest items. This particular piece. No wrist. Hands though, we're going the Stone Breaker gauntlets. It's a roll drop. You can buy these. I thought they were pretty nice. They don't pop a lot, but I think it's a nice addition. The waist, I went the Acarus Knight's Girdle. So pants, I like the Black Blood leg plates. It's this one right here. Again, a simplified, clean look. They're kind of purplish, but not like totally over the top purple. So I thought they were a nice complement to everything. Feet. Now these are ones I think are Warmongering Combatants War Boots of Cruelty, one of the longest names ever. I think they provide a lot, and I like that purple back here that matches this purple here. think it's a great look. All right, so for weapon, went the Gorga High Blade of the Gorians. Kind of back out on that. It's purple, but it's not crazy purple. I hope you guys like the Transmog. It's something I'm going to be working towards because I have most of those pieces. I'm going to buy the shoulders, but something I felt was nice. All right, let's go back to my Druid. All right, so let's check out the Chill Snow Owl Druid. I did make a couple alterations. I used to run this set. I actually won a couple of trial styles with this set just because of how clean it looked and it wasn't a set. So when you do trial style, one thing you want to make sure you do is we are actually going to use a head in this one. I think it was the one I just had. Yeah, the Cursed Boarhide Helmet. We're going to go with that. You can take it off if you like. Shoulders. Mantle of Malorn. Just a nice shoulder. I've always liked that piece. Back. We're going to go Frostwolf. The heavy Frostwolf Shroud. I like how it matches this color a little bit, but adds a little, makes it not so white. Chest. We are going the Bone Shredder Jerkin. I think it just matches really well. Alright, so no wrist. Hands are the bear mantle paws. I added that this time. It might be a little too much now that I'm looking at it, but hey, you know, it's something a little new. I think because it's such a high grade texture, it's newer, it kind of really conflicts with all this right here. But I wanted to throw something out there for people. Alright, so pants. Wild gladiator leggings. Feet. We are going for the Lothian boots because they're the roll drop. The other two are blues, and I always feel like the greens are cheaper to buy. Waist. I think I already have it. The Gravethorn belt is that belt I'm actually wearing. So that's the set so far. I go with a fist weapon. The Red Claw Gut Ripper. So here is my Druid, but here is my Chill Snow Druid Owl, and ignore the helmet. Alright, next up we have our Mage. And I'm pretty excited about what I did with the Mage. So the last part of this video is going to be 5 minutes of just showing my Brutosaur mount. I just need to make sure I have a little bit more gold before I equip it. And also, Out of the Park Baseball 21 is out. I'm interested in picking that up. Alright, so let's get started. A random thought for the day. Alright, we're going with the Time Lord's Mantle. I think it's neat. Alright. Hollow Blood. Scarf. Matches perfectly. Just kidding. I just think the red goes well with this type of purplish. I don't know. Just something I went with on this one. Chest is the Spell Sculptor's Robes. He moves a lot, jeez. Alright, no wrist, hands. I went the Eternal Traveler's Gauntlets just because I felt like they tied everything together. The waist is again the Spell Sculptor set. It's a Spell Sculptor cord. My apologies. I don't like to get too matchy, but that belt was designed for that robe. Just saying. No pants. Feet. The High Counselor's boots. little purple right there. I think that matches here. For the weapon, I got to use a weapon I liked a lot. The Edict of Argus. And that is my Mage Set. And it's a pretty fine set if I do say so myself. Has a few gadgets, especially for a gnome named Scrooding. But that is my set I'm going to work at getting. Obviously, you have to be level 90 to equip that part, so I can't. But in the meantime, enjoy the Mage Transmog. Alright, so this one's a little bit out there. I'm going to apologize now. That's my paladin. So my stepson decided he wanted to do transmogs, and so he made the hunter and the paladin. Yeah. So in honor of him, I'll post the hunter. I'm just gonna read through them. It's he went with one theme, and I don't like that. I said, whatever you pick, have to pick a gun, and you have to have a theme. So he did meet those two criteria, but yeah. Penetrating Gaze of Yasarj, Shoulder Guards of the Dark Meditations, Sarrock Stalker's Tunic, Chimerian Arm Guards. It was free transmog, so he did everything. Crusader's Gauntlets for the gloves. Belt is Belt of Celestial Alignment. Pants are 7th Legionnaires leggings. Boots are Nefarious Tormentor's foot guards. So here is... It's like a damn Borderlands character. Yeah, it's not bad. I like the boots. I like everything. I don't like the belt. I think the belt and the helmet, if those were gone, I'd actually be okay with this. It's a pretty solid build. I'll have a link in the description below. I have a rogue. I made 2 shamans and a monk. So we'll wrap these up here. I hope everybody likes these. Alright, so shoulders. We went shoulder pads of the Forgotten Gate. It's from Firelands. Almost looks like Raven-esque, if you will. The back is Dartoon's cloak. Alright, chest piece. What did I put? Doomblade tunic from Nighthold. Just think it goes so well with those shoulders. Alright, no wrist hands. Talador Sentinel gloves. I actually would go no belt if you can. Yeah. Or that. Unraveling Strands of Sanity. We'll do that instead. Pants. Substitute Gunner's leggings. Now, I don't like this with that, but I think it goes well with those. So, if you want to change them, I had a hard time with the pants on this one. I couldn't find something suitable, so I just went with those. I'd look at actually changing those. Feet are the Beast Strider boots. Weapons. I went with the Shadow Rend Talon Blade. Yeah, that one. That's my rogue. I do want to change his hair now because the hair looks horrible, but that's my rogue build. Probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done. It just looks solid. Alright, let's knock out the shaman and the monk. Alright, so on the shaman, I will be leveling all these tunes. I'm going to really take advantage of all this time we have for bonus XP. Really excited about that. I think it was a good change. I decided to do two, and I wanted to see what people thought. First one. I really dug these shoulders a lot. Thought it was such a cool look, so I decided to make a set off of that. And then I found another shoulder I really liked, so then I made a second one. So that's why there's two. We're going Cloak of the Brood Lord. Sorry. I just thought that was awesome, except how it's like floating off the dang tail. But, alright, cool. So chest. Chest guard of the Lasher in Ulduar. No wrist. Hands are going to be gauntlets of the Shackled Elements from Nighthold. And I think just that the chest serves as a great like back piece for it. Pants. I didn't pick a belt, but I really don't like that skull there, so I think I'd want to find something different for that. But I haven't yet. So leggings of the Violent Gale. This is my best set, but I thought it was kind of neat, especially for a shaman. Might actually work a little better for a hunter, but I thought it was kind of neat. A little different from what I've seen. I went with Ghost Binder Great Boots, just because they were a little dark green, but I'm not sure if they look like as actual boots because I'm on my Draenei. So that's one thing I don't like about Transmogs is the pants look so weird on Draenei because they're goats. Alright, so I went with a couple of oldies but goodies. Handscar's Forehammer and the shield. I went improvised Riot Shield. Felt it didn't match totally, but it was a decent build. Definitely not my favorite, but I went with something. My How to Train Your Dragon shoulders, and of course ignore the face. I'm not level 20, so I can't pull out my yak mount and remove the helmet. So I would definitely take that helmet off, obviously. But let me know what you think of the Shaman. The description below. Alright, second one. This is Thorny Bramble Mail Pauldrons. It's a boss drop from Emerald Nightmare Heroic. The back piece, we are going with Master's Cloak. The chest, Mail of Screaming Secrets. Did I have? No wrists. Hands are the Skyhorns. Gloves are roll drop, so you can buy those gloves. Waist, Belt of the Thomas Hunt. There's a lot going on here, gotta admit. Legs are going to be Subutai Pillaging Leggings, sorry. Feet, I picked the Nefarious Tormentor's Foot Guards. I liked the color of that. I think it went well with everything else. So, went with the same weapon, just different color. And then for the shield, what I decided to do was you could do Barricade of Eternity, but I like the Barricade of Purifying Resolve. I think that just looks nice. There's a lot going on, but these need work. I just thought they were kind of cool. I definitely would want to change a few things. I need to get that shield in older too. Older. I mean, that thing's a beauty. Nice looking shield. So that was the Shaman. And let's switch over to the monk and we'll wrap this up. So I hope I at least gave somebody, you know, some type of inspiration. Here we go for the monk build. Now I definitely did something a little different here. Gorak Tools Mantle. Now I made the colors a lot like a rogue, so I hope everybody forgives me. But I thought it was just a neat way to do it. So embroidered, light forged drape. Actually would go well with that rogue we made too. Alright, chest piece is chest guard of Dire Winds. Off one of the bosses in the new raid. Already coming together pretty well, I think. Gauntlets of Burning Focus. Adds a little red to there. Actually, no, that's the bracers. I forgot how to do bracers. Gravethorn wrist wraps. There we go. The gloves and that I'm not fond of, but belts, overgrowth, cutter girdle, pants, emblazoned tempest leggings. Also from one of the. Actually, this one's from a profession, so I picked that. Feet, banded, dredged boots are the profession, so I picked those. Alright, so weapon. Hand wraps of Serenity. So that's my monk. It almost looks like a rogue, to be honest. But I thought it was kind of cool. Something I've yet to see. So please let me know in the comments which transmog you think you like best, or if there's any recommendations you have. I'm not perfect, definitely. So if there's anything you think that I could add or change or improve, I would love to hear about it. I like the open dialogue, and who knows, maybe I'll use some of your transmogs in an upcoming video. Hope all is well with everybody. Appreciate the support. Happy collecting, everybody. Good luck on your Brutosaur, and stay safe, everybody. This is the WoW Collector. I will leave you with a shot of my Brutosaur mount. Take care, guys. Alright, wanted to shoot a quick video on lunch break from work. Everyone's working from home. Pretty excited. I moved all my gold over to my hunter. I'm sitting at 5,001,901 gold. I'm going to drop 5 million gold on the Brutosaur mount. I wanted just to shoot this real quick. I have my update video done. It's just a ton of transmogs. I'm really excited, but I wanted to pick up my Brutosaur mount. Let the video just speak for itself at this point. You get it from a guy named, I think it's not Slick Nick. It should be Slick Nick, but it's like Trader Nick or something like that. Let's see. It's over in this area. Let's see. Should I make this purchase? Just kidding. Oh, tier 3 Paladin Lakes. Wow. 10k. I think legit everybody is trying to purchase this. So here it is. Have enough. Reins the Mighty Caravan Brutosaur. It's a lot of gold. Jeez. But that's what I worked for. Tricky Nick is his name. He's this little shady vendor right here. He also has a dinosaur for 500,000 and a pet for 100,000. I wonder if these two things will go down in price when we get to the next expansion. Probably not though, because the spider from Legion has not gone down in price either. Are you sure you want to purchase Reins the Mighty Caravan Brutosaur for the following amount, 5 million gold? At 1,000 gold. Alright, let's equip this bad boy. Conspicuous consumption. Leading the cavalry. Oh wow, that was my leading the cavalry? Oh, it is an achievement as well. Wow, that's crazy. And I got 50 mounts. My 50th mount. Here we go. There we have it. The Brutosaur mount. And that's neat. Alright, hope everyone's doing well in their quarantine. Please stay safe. As always, thank you for watching the WoW Collector. Make sure to subscribe if you like the content. Additionally, please leave comments below for things you might like to see on the channel. This has been the focus for quite a while, so now we're going to work on recipes and transmogs and trying to unlock every recipe for every class. That'll be the next kind of challenge mini goal. So I do need gold for that. Obviously, I'm at 1,039, so we'll be continuing to farm the things that I've been farming and also knocking out old raids. Just as an aside, we hit 20%. 1/5 of everything I've collected. It's pretty awesome considering. So thanks for watching. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I appreciate. Thanks and take care.